Hello, everybody. Lori here from Unique in the Creek. Hello, hello. Say hello when you come in. We are on day, I don't even know what day, of Kit Craze. Welcome, everybody. I am super tired. However, I'm showing up. Say hey. Hello, hello. We are streaming live on Facebook. We are streaming live on YouTube, and we are streaming live on Instagram. Oh, my Instagram doesn't want to. Hello, Maya. What are you doing on the computer at work? You're not supposed to be watching. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Hi, everybody. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Patricia. Hi, everybody, all my friends. Southern Oregon. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jan Pearson. Look at all my friends. We got like literally half and half YouTube and Facebook. I love to see that. I can't get on my Instagram for some reason here. That's weird. I was on Instagram, but I can't see. Anyways, so today I'm going to be showing you the Welcome Daisy kit. This is an 8-inch metal sign. It says welcome. It's got all kinds of daisies, and if you followed me, you know daisies are my favorite flower. It's got a wheelbarrow. It is super cute. This one will get you all the way till summer, this wreath. Now I'm going to do a chain petal, okay? If you bought the kit and you don't want to, because the chain petal is a little bit of work. However, all the work you can do in the comfort of your recliner. So once you cut your mesh, you can take your mesh to wherever you sit and watch a movie and make these petals. That is exactly what I did. So I cut my mesh right here, and then I take everything in this laundry basket upstairs, and I have this small little cutting mat that I use for my lap, and this is where I make all my petals and stuff. And you like my modeling on the front porch. So I just take this and I bring it upstairs, and I just do all my petals right on here, and then I toss them back into this laundry basket. So I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do the chain petal. I think it's going to look super cool. It is a bit of work, but like I said, you can kick back, relax, throw on a movie, and do it that way. If you got the kit and you don't want to do the chain petal, you can do any petal you want. You got 2 rolls of horizontal wide stripe mesh. You get a roll of white and a roll of light blue and white, which is really pretty because it is the same light blue that's in the sign. Okay. You also get a roll of this, what is it? I don't know why they keep changing things, but this says 0.625 by 10 yards. This, and it's wired, this check ribbon. You'll see I did something really cool with it. You can do it if you want. You don't have to do it. You can use this mesh. You can do a rolled petal flower. You can do a bubba petal. You can do a Rita petal. You can do any petal you want, and then you just put your sign in the center. It'll make a beautiful wreath, okay? I wanted to try something a little bit different because I've done quite a few, Dean Michael petals and sunflower petals and Rita petals and Bubba petals and all that stuff. You can do all that you get the large board. It's totally up to you, but we're going to do the chain petal. And like I said, it was a bit of, it's a lot of folding, okay, a lot of folding. And that's why I have my little portable cutting mat that I use to fold stuff on. So what we're gonna do, we are using the large board, all right? And the only rows we are going to be using is row 3 and 4 on the large board, okay? Row 3 and 4 for this flower. And the welcome is gonna go right in the center. And I think it's gonna look really cool for the way I'm doing it. Now, I'm just gonna go down to the board. You guys don't need to see me. All right, so preload closed your rows 3 and 4. And what you're going to do is, instead of using the normal holes that we normally use, okay, the holes that are kind of closer together, we're going to use the 2 more distant holes. And you're going to go down and up, okay? And then I'm going to take another one and go down and up. So there is a blank spot in between your zip ties, and those are your normal holes. So this is why we have that one extra hole in the center here for designs just like this. So when you do flip it over, okay, it looks like stitching. So you'll get two stitches and a blank space, 2 blank space, 2 blank space, all the way around. So you're using 16 zip ties on row 3. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Alrighty? And then row 4, we're just using the normal holes. So that's 8. So you need 24 pieces at 10 by 10 of the white and 24 pieces of 10 by 10 of the white and blue stripe. Alrighty? So first thing I'm going to do, I got my board loaded. Again, we're just using 3 and 4. If you want to do a different flower, all you have to do is go under the large board on our playlist on YouTube and just find a flower that you really like and press play, and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, I'm going to take the tag off. We're going to put our cable mount. Oh boy, this tag doesn't want to come off. I might just leave it. Oh, it is stuck on there. Okay, so I'm going to take my cable mount and my pipe cleaner. Hello, everybody. What are you guys all doing? It's a beautiful Sunday. Is it not? Oh, it's pretty crappy outside here. It's pretty crappy here. Yes, go under the large board playlist. And like I said, you can use the rolled flower petal, you can use the Bubba petal, you can use the Rita petal, you can use the Dean Michael, you can do whatever you want. And you can just alternate colors if you want to. White, light blue, white, light blue. All right, so I peeled the backing off of that craziness there. And I'm going to take some of this super glue. Windy in Oakland, but warm and sunny. Yeah, it's crappy here. I'm going to put some of this super glue right in the middle of my cable mount here. Guys, you're going to have to forgive me. I'm a little bit slow today. I'm super, super tired. I did not sleep well last night at all. So I'm dragging. Plus, I just did a live, an hour-and-a-half live in my VIP group. I rested for about 20 minutes and then I'm back on again. Okay, so now I'm going to put some of this hot glue on the outside edges here. All right, and I'm going to try and put it as much in the center of my sign as possible. So a little trick is you can crisscross some pipe cleaners to find the center. So go down, there's 2 holes at the top and bottom. And then go along the middle of it, and that'll be the center right there. Oops. All right, and then we'll push down. Nice, sunny and nice and oh, and sound. Oh, really? All right. That looks pretty good to me. But at this point, anything will look good to me right now. All right, I'm going to just put that to the side because we are going to make our petals. So we're going to let that dry in here. I need a drink. North Carolina. I really want to go to North Carolina. All right, like I said, you're going to need 24 10 by 10 pieces of white. So if you have a cutting mat, roll your mesh out. Make sure your bottom edge is along one of the lines so you can make a complete square cut. Take your rotary cutter and you're going to cut it at the 10-inch. And if you have a long mat, you can do the 10-inch, 20-inch, and 30-inch, okay? So, and if you don't have a cutting mat, what you can do is roll out, use this fabric ruler I have taped to my table. You get them at the dollar store. Run it up against the ruler, and then you can just take your scissors and cut up with your scissors in between the large stripes of plastic there. Cut in between. All right, and there's your 10-inch piece as well. Yes, this is wide stripe mesh. Okay, so 24 of these and 24 of these. Now the petal. What you're going to do, there's two different pieces to this petal. However, they're both made exactly the same. Okay, actually I'll use the blue so it'll show up a little bit better. Now what I'm doing is, if you've seen the chain petal, it's got an outside, here I'll show you. It's got an outside petal that frames it, and then we did an inside petal with the blue and white. It's gonna look so cool. Oh shoot, that didn't, I think I waited too long for my glue. I'm gonna have to scratch that up. I'm just gonna scratch the center up a little bit. I think I waited too long for my glue to, when I was, just need something to grip. Yeah, that's better. So the blue and white is the same blue and white that's in the sign. Okay. So the outer part, it's the same as the inner part, except the way we're going to put it together. So if you have some clips or some clothespins or something, they are really helpful. Also, I did pre-make a lot of my petals, so you guys weren't sitting here watching me forever. Like I said, I watched a movie while I was doing this. And I just rubber band the bottom. It's a lot easier to do it like that, and I just toss them in my basket as they were being made. So to make the inner part, you're going to curl up. Okay, so when you let go, it curls. Turn it into a diamond shape. Again, my factory edge is on the top left, bottom right. And you don't need to heat seal this mesh for this. You're going to take the top corner. You're going to bring it down to the bottom corner. Now, if it doesn't line up perfectly, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. This petal it's a pain in the butt, but it's very forgiving. So you're going to make this triangle shape. You're going to take the bottom corner, bring it up to just below, straight up to just below the line at the top of your triangle. Okay, flatten it out. Now this mesh is really good for this petal. Just like that. And then we're going to take the bottom crease or seam here. And again, why do my kids always call while I'm live? We're going to bring that right up to the top seam and match them up. All right, so this is what you have. You have this two pieces together like this. Now, I like to clip mine just so I can let go and it's not going to go anywhere. So it's just a straight kind of line like that you're making. Okay, so now I'm going to take the white and I'm going to do the same thing. Take the top corner, curl up, bring it down to the bottom corner, flatten it out. You're making the same petal. It's a pain in the butt, but it turns out so pretty. Bring that bottom corner up. All right, and we're going to bring it up again, right to meet the edge here. And again, this is the outer part. Now the outer part, see how it's got two seams there? That's the bottom. So it's going to go, we're going to use, this is the top where it's kind of curved there. That's the top. What you're going to do once you make this formation with the white is put these two seam towards the table and flip it. Okay, and when we flip it, we're just matching up the corners at the bottom here, that they're the same length. Okay, and then you can put a clip. So you can see how it's forming that outer petal that we're going to use, right? And now we're going to take the blue. I'm going to put two. Okay, we're going to take the blue. We're going to take the blue and fold it in half. Again, making sure the two corners are about the same length. And with the blue, what we're going to be showing, trying to make sure they're matched up, is the flat part. So the blue, it's going to go in, oops, the flat part is going to go in, tucked in like that, and then the white is going to come around it. And you can sculpt it once it's in there and everything. And that is our petal. Now, I like to put the rubber bands around. It's much easier. You can let it go. Now, if you don't have the little rubber bands, what you can do is we're going to trim some of this excess tail off, and you're going to put the petal right into one of the zip ties on row 3. Okay. Oops. I'm going to wrap it because I'm going to show you another way we're going to do this. So there is my petal, and you're going to sculpt it till it's sitting in there nice, and your double edge is on the bottom. Okay, so the folded edge of the white is the top of your petal. All right, so you can do it like this, and you can add, if you want, once you get the hang of it, you can add just another little extra to right, Liz? Yeah. Now you got this in your kit, this black and white gingham mesh. It matches the sign. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece at 12 inches. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of this black and white to every other petal that I'm making. So what I mean is, let's take the blue and white. We're going to make the petal. Bring that corner down. Flatten it. Bring the bottom corner up just below the top. Alrighty. Then we're going to bring this bottom, fold it up, and I just throw a couple clips on there. You can use sewing clips. Like I said, you can use clothespins and stuff like that. All right, so it's flat just like that. Now I'm going to take this 12-inch piece of ribbon, and this is just to add a little bit more color, and you don't have to do it because we will put at the bottom of the sign when we're done, we're going to put a little bow. It's going to look super cute. But I'm going to add a little black and white into some of the petals. So I have I just put that 12-inch piece right over top, running down the middle of that petal, and then take the center, hold it, and just flip it down. You're matching up these two bottom corners, right? And you can take one clip. So this is what you have. And I'm going to take a piece of white and make the outside. I call it the casing. Alrighty. Yes, so the blue is going to be flat. Alrighty. Flat, put in flat like this. The white, you're seeing the edge, almost like a casing, okay? But the petal is actually made exactly the same. We're just using it in two different ways. So there it's exactly the same. If it was flat, because you can put the blue on the outside if you want. This is totally your wreath, okay? This is just a different way that you can do it. If you don't even have a kit, you can, buy an 8-inch sign and do the exact same with buying, because we have tons of horizontal wide stripe mesh. I got more coming in. This works really well with poly burlap, and like pretty much any mesh you can do this petal with. It's just a little bit of work, like I said, but you can make it fun by just cutting, like I said, cut all your stuff, bring it upstairs, bring it to wherever you watch TV and throw your shows on. And you just kind of, making the petals while you watch TV and you don't even realize. Because that is the biggest part of this, is making the petals. It's not putting the wreath together. Once you make your petals, you'll see how fast our wreath gets put together. All right, so the bottom. And there we go. You pinch it. Now, if you didn't have little rubber bands, you can, like I said, trim the excess and stick it right into the zip tie. But you see the casing, there's the flat side. So that is the blue, like that. And the casing around it, the double edge, is facing the bottom. Okay, so I'm doing 8 like this for row 3 and 8 plain. Just adding that little bit of color. That little bit of black and white, it'll give it a pop. Yeah, I think it's going to look really pretty. Now, the large board's nice for this one because once we put our petals on, you'll see that we got the backing of the board to help stabilize the petals. So you won't see the board, but the petals won't flop or anything either. Okay, so we're gonna start putting these in. So what I'm gonna cut some of this excess off. Okay, and there's my rubber band. And it doesn't matter really where to start. So you want to make sure your first one is going to be your guide for all the rest. So I like to, pretty much where my rubber band is where I'm going to zip tie it. And it's just before the row 4, okay? So it's not quite, the edge has not quite hit row 4 yet. Let me see how long it is. It's the same one. So it is about from my zip tie, or I mean my band to the edge is about 6 inches. Okay, so your petal is from here to here is 6 inches. All right, so I'm going to trim this again. I don't know why I have my hanger in. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to put this one in right beside, but the same length. Okay, and then do the zip tie up. And they'll sit nestled beside each other, just like that. You could use row 5. I had a 6-inch somewhere. Yeah, you'd probably be able to skip row 4 and just do row 5. I don't know if it would, once I'm done, I'll grab a 6-inch sign and we'll see how much space we have. All right, and we're gonna go around and alternate. Now remember, the double edge is facing the bottom. That's the bottom of your petal. And then row 4 is going to come up and fill in these spots. Hopefully, I might need 16 on row 4. I'm not sure yet. But you have enough mesh if we do. So it's gonna look like a daisy with the daisy. Look how pretty that's going to look. So you're going to have 2 layers of this daisy petal. And like I said, if you don't want to do this petal, you absolutely can make it any way you want. Do the rolled petal, which is really easy. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty. It's some work making the petals, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not hard. And if you don't want to put the black and white in, that's totally up to you. I just thought I'd give it a nice different look, kind of match the sign a bit. So it's just a 12-inch piece of the ribbon that you get in the kit. And we will be gluing these together once they're all on. I like this petal too, it's different. And if you've seen when I did it with ribbon, you can do all kinds of different designs with the ribbon. You love it with the ribbon? Yeah, it gives it a little bit of a different look. Low battery. Shoot. Hold on a second. My iPad all of a sudden wants to die. Meanwhile, it was at 100% like a few minutes ago. Weird. Okay, hopefully I'm still live. Am I still live? My nose is running. I am having a day, my friend. I'm just so tired. My arm's sore and everything's sore. Oh, this is gonna be pretty. I love these colors. All right, last one on this row. Okay, here's what we got so far. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna use my zip tie gun. You guys have nippers. It's just my arm and my hands are sore. So that's 16 petals we put on there. And you can see it's starting to look like a daisy, which the daisies are on the sign. So it is going to look pretty cool. Let me get rid. Let's see what we're gonna have. Oh, it's gonna look super cute. We still have one more row. So let me clean up some of this garbage. You think I'd be smart and cut all this into the garbage, but no, that would be too smart. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, my hot glue. First thing I'm going to do is just go right over across from the board across the tails. Just in case somebody grabs it by the petal or something, if it, you know, falls off the door or whatever. It's on there. I just want to make sure they're all the right length. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just, where each of them are touching, I'm going to put a little dab of glue there. and just put a clip. And this mitt will make sure that they're all joined and you won't see any gaps. Yeah, this is going to be really pretty. But it does take some work. It's easy work though. Like I said, cut your mesh and then get comfy and make all your petals. Get well, Dana. My poor Dana stalker. You're not feeling good. Yes, 6 inches from the tip to where it's banded. Oh shoot, I forgot to do here. All right, almost done. Last one. There we go. That's what we got. Alrighty, now we're gonna do the next row, and I hope I don't have to do all 16, so we'll see. Again, I'm going to put this in to about where my elastic band is. Okay, that one sits perfect. Again, I'm just alternating. No, I don't like that one. I might have to do every one. Oh darn. I was hoping I didn't. However, wait a second. Let's see if I do not the normal holes, because if you do not the normal holes, it goes in between these two. Okay, let's see if that works, because I really don't want to make more. Normally I wouldn't care, but I don't want to make any right now. Okay, so I took them out and I'm using the longer petals again. The longer, I mean zip tie Oh, thank God that works. Okay, so we're gonna scrap the normal holes and we're gonna put zip ties in the longer ones, because then they sit in between the these ones. So down and up. It's still 8. Here. I'm just going to put them in and we'll see. I do think I'm going to just use the blue and white ones for the inside. I just want to see how it looks. Yes, they're shared holes. Thought I was going to get away with maybe not having to do but I think I have to anyways. Oh, darn. Yep. All right. It is what it is. It will look super pretty though. We are going to have to make 8 more to go in between. Yes, let's try that. Okay, John, maybe you're onto something. Let's give it a try. See if it reaches. All right. We are going to try what John suggested. If we can. So this is row 5. It will work? Alrighty. Oh my God, it does. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, guys. I really didn't want to do it. Awesome. So we just skip row 4 and go to row 5. You guys are awesome. My brain is just not working today, so thank you so much. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Team effort here. We'll just glue those all together like we did the other row. And I'm just keeping the inner row without the black and white, because the black and white would have looked okay, I guess. You can do whatever you want. The CEO is very tired and not feeling good today, so I thank you guys all for helping me. You guys all know, you're all creators. When you're just not feeling good and things just don't go well. I am okay, Kathy. Okay, I think I have to make a couple more. Oh, no, maybe not, because I have to take these ones off. Woo! I gotta finish putting the zip ties in. Of course I'm out of zip ties. Actually, this is going to look really, really cute. Yeah, I think I like it with just every other one with the black and white on the outside. It'll bring the black and white in from the sign here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I think I love it, and it's not even done yet. And of course I have to make one more petal. Are you kidding me? All right, that's okay. So the inner 10 by 10, this is the blue and white stripe. Top corner down to the bottom corner. I'm going to flip the bottom corner up to just below here. Bring this up. So you kind of make a straight line. We're going to flip it over. And we're just matching up the ends here. No, I did not wood burn the mesh because you don't see anything. And I need one more piece of white. 10 inches. Let's use my scissors. Same thing, exact same fold. Oh, did I? I thought I made enough. That's okay. It is what it is. Those of you that just joined, you now can see how the petal's made. So there's my outside. I'm going to now take, you want to make sure that the two pieces are cohesive to one piece. And we are going to wrap the white around the blue. So it's the white is encasing the blue. All right, so you see the flat part of the white And I mean, the blue is in the center, and then the white goes around it. There's the double edge that's on the bottom. I'm going to cut some of that excess off, and we're going to put it right into the zip tie. There we go. Around. WD-40 that door. Yeah, he's probably got some out in the garage.
Okay.
Where are you guys off to? Bubba wants what?
Wants to go for it.
Oh, have fun. Drive safe.
How's your week going?
I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did around. Looks a little small. Okay, we're going to put some glue in between. Just a little bit. Clamp it. Just so you don't see any spacing in between. It is. I really like this petal. When it first came out, it was J. Cat's Creations who came up with it. And I'm like, but the more we played, and Michelle did a really, really nice one with deluxe foil in the center in here, and it was so pretty. And then I got the idea of doing it with ribbon. And like I said, if you do it when you're relaxing and just making the petals, it's not a big deal. We're almost done. Thank God. I think I'm going to go to bed. I hope everybody shared. That would be really nice if everybody just shared to their own page. I would so appreciate it. All right, it is beautiful. Okay, let me just clean up the mess here again, and then we will get the sign on. I'm going to put a little bow just on the bottom of the sign, just because. So you do have quite a bit of mesh left. We have quite a bit, so you can definitely use for another project. Looks like almost pretty much a half a roll. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay. And we're good. Make sure all the centers are tucked in. I'm glad I didn't go with black in the center too. Just that little bit of hint of black and white on the outside is perfect. All right, probably remove these. And then we're just going to go down the center holes. Flip this over. So there's, we got row 5 and row 3. Thank you again for that. Now I'm going to take a zip tie. And I guess it doesn't really matter where you make your hanger. Thank you, everybody. Yes, the black and white ribbon's cute there. It just gives that little bit of pop of color. Okay, so this is our top. We're going to take the pipe cleaners and I'm going to work them through that mesh. Although I don't have to. I'd probably just go from this hole to this hole. There is holes in the center, but Oh my gosh, look how cute. Twist it, go back down. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Look how cute this is. Now, turn this just a bit so it's centered. It is very pretty. I love the colors. Need to glue a little bit more up top here, so you don't see the board. You can just see a little bit of the board right there, but if we close that gap a little more, then you don't see it. Perfect. There we go. Just leave that. I'm going to make a cute little, just a bow, just a small little bow to go right at the bottom here. Yeah. You got this one? Yay. So cut this. Good size. So the cheater bow, putting a little bit of glue. Yeah, it turned out cute. Thank you guys for your help. I'm just going to cut a piece of this. I'm just making a small little bow just to put on the bottom of the sign. Now again, you can do any 8-inch or 6-inch sign. Take these off so they're not so squished. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm just going to put this little bow, I'm just going to glue it right over top of that bottom hole there. Just a very, very simple little bow. Kind of, it matches our outside pieces. Yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it. Turned out great. There we go. Now it's up to you if you want to add a bow or not. I think it looks really cute with the bow. What do you guys think? Fix these again. Now, if you want, you can use row 4, and you'll see more of these petals than at row 5. You just have to make, so you do 16 on row 4 and 16 on row 5. Okay, no, 16 on row 3, 16 on row 4. You have enough mesh, ribbon, and everything. If you want to do row 4. So I was being lazy and I didn't feel like making another 8 petals. So we use 16 on row 3. If you use 16 on row 4, like I said, you'll see more of the petal. Okay, it'll be more elongated than like little stubby ones like these ones, but it's actually really cute. And we use row 5, all of them, and then the pipe cleaner, and throw on a zip tie for a hanger, and there we go. And we got lots of mesh left. You could probably make one on a small board with a 6-inch sign. We do have a ton of 6-inch signs in stock, but this is an 8-inch sign, and it is part of the kit. We have lots of 8-inch signs too, but there's a lot. We have all kinds of colors of the horizontal wide stripe mesh, but it also really looks good with just Deco mesh too in the center. Like I said, Michelle used a deluxe foil, and so the center of hers was really sparkly and pretty. But there we go. I think it looks just so special, and it's much bigger than the small board, that's for sure. So this is about 21 inches round. So it's a much better size than for a front door than the small board. Alrighty, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed and just chill. It's been a long day. So, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see yours and see what you guys do. Like I said again, if you get the kit and you don't want to do it like this, just you can do any flower tutorial with your sign in the center. It's totally up to you. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today, and we will see you tomorrow, I believe at 4 o'clock, for Kit Craze. I can't even remember which one I'm making. It's Process of Elimination. I think it's the bird flower, and that one is an 8-inch sign, which we will be doing the rolled petal with. So if you want to watch tomorrow's, you can do it the same as this one if you want. All right. Thanks everybody for joining me. Bye.